30 plus, the best daily only call and text offer, now loaded with more surfing than ever. Para more viewing, more sharing, and more searching. Only 30 pesos. Dial *121# now. Internet for all my fun.
Guys, may 300 MB tayo. Dami pang Facebook at Instagram.
Email and videos.
Stock up on data with Smart Big Bytes from the country's most advanced network. May apps and sites up to 300 MB. 50 pesos lang for 3 days.
Hey guys!
May free YouTube pa and more. That's a lot of bytes of internet for all. Text Big 50 to 9999. Smart. Live more.
Isa na namang malupit, matindi at magandang hapon ng linggo sa inyo mga Summoners, and welcome back dito sa Week 9 ng ating LOL Collegiate League 2015 Summer Term ng ating group stage. We'll be your shoutcasters for the night para sa isang mainit na naman na hapon ng LOL esports action. I am Gia Shinbu, a Shinbu with a 1 for an I.
And of course, I am GS Asarai with an I.
Okay, 4 na laban, 8 universities and colleges ang naka-line up ngayong araw. Grabe, ito lang ang tanging tanging stream natin kada linggo. So, alam niyo 'yon, parang naghihinay-hinay tayo lalo pat nalalapit na ang ating Rampage 2015.
Tama.
Our major event dito sa Garena, Philippines. Pero syempre, hindi namin basta-basta at hindi namin nahayaan na matapos ang ngayong linggo na wala kayong LOL esports action.
That is true. Syempre, parang opener sa Rampage, diba? Tuloy-tuloy lang ang bakbakan sa ating, today's LCL. So please, let's go into the schedules to show our viewers who are the teams who will be playing as of today. So 4 p.m. we have Kingdom Sports Hub, STI College versus Greyhawks Esports, Technological University of the Philippines. 5 p.m. that is CXG powered by PO2, Our Lady of Fatima University versus XU Wizards, Xavier University Ateneo de Cagayan.
Of course, para naman sa ating Class E, 6 p.m. Tiger Esports by University of Santo Tomas taking on Vindicators Esports Club by AMA University. And finally, Ariel happened to me, Class F, 7 p.m. Victims of Love, Central Philippines University will take on Puso, University of the Philippines, Cebu. Eto naman tayo mga Summoners. Victims of Love, Puso.
Talagang sila mash up talaga natin pag LCL, no?
Talagang hindi pinapatawad, hindi pinapalusot yung linggo na walang something interesting para panoorin. Simpleng lang yan. Simpleng LOL match lang yan. Pero grabe ang nakasalalay sa isang laban na yan. Sinong magwawagi? Ang biktima nga ba ng pag-ibig o ang mga taong pumupuso? Diba?
Okay, tata. It's like parang sa pag tumitingin sa NALCS, meron silang TSM versus CLG. Sa atin naman meron namang Victims of Love sa kapuso.
Pilipinas, League of Legends PH. Yan, syempre. Iba tayo. Kumusta ang linggo mo, GS Asuray?
Well, it's a bit stressful because of school, but okay pa rin naman. Kayang pusuan.
Sa sa League of Legends, I mean, the update, gano'n.
Okay. Right now,
I think yung bagong HUD is nasa rank game na eh.
Yes, bagong HUD is nasa rank game na.
Mga ganong stuff.
Honestly, ang dami ko na nababasa sa chat pag galaro sa rank game na sabi nila ang pangit ng HUD ngayon. But honestly, para sa akin, maganda siya in the sense na mas nakikita mo yung kailangan mo makita in terms of like, kunyari, di ba, namatay yung mga kalaban, tapos palagi yung pinipress yung tab para makita mo yung respawn timer nila.
Yes.
Nakasama na yun sa bottom right corner, dun sa upper side nung minimap. Di ba, pag namatay kalaban, may mga gray icons na lumalabas.
Yeah.
At least, mas makikita mo sila mas madali. Ang problema na lang para sa akin siguro din is na kailangan mo sanayin ang sarili mo dun sa HUD na yun. Pero pag nasanay ka na, mas madami kang makikitang stats if you're into that kind of stuff.
Totoo. As in, anything that is new, there's some sort of adjustment there. Talagang, and when we say adjustment, sometimes there are people's tendency na yung adjustment na yun, they take it negatively, gano'n.
Yes.
Na parang pangit ganito, or yun nga, yung biglang pagbabago. But the thing is, yung in truth talaga, speaking in truth, yung HUD natin, parang napaka-compact na, di ba? Napaka-proficient tingnan, rather. Ako, ang tanging qualms ko lang sa HUD natin ngayon is that hindi ko minsan matansya kung lamang yung team ko. Kasi usually madalas ikaw yung blue team, di ba?
Yes.
Tapos parang yung blue team nasa hulihan nakalagay. So ang dating, parang, kunyari, ang score nyo ay 3-7, akala mo ikaw yung 3. O,
Yes.
siguro dahil lang, baka ako lang yung naapektuhan na hindi ko kaya ma-distinguish ng madalian yung laman ko for a certain game. Mga ganun.
Honestly, ito rin pala yung nagugusto ako sa bagong HUD ngayon. Pagka-press mo ng tab, pwede mong baguhin yung positions ng mga champions. So, ang ginagawa ko, parang default position na kung top laner ka, like sa tapos sunod yung jungler, mid lane,
yes.
ADR, and support. Hindi naman sobrang to. Ang gusto ko lang kasi dito, pagka-tab ko, nakikita ko agad ko yung stats nila, nalaman ko, ay, madami yung kills ng mid lane. Siguro dapat ito yung pag-ingatan natin na kalaban. Di ba? Parang ganun. Or nakita mo yung stats mo sa top lane, sabihin, maganda yung stats ko compared sa kalaban. Parang mas madali mong nakikita yung stats agad. Kasi pag katab mo dati, 'di ba, na dalawang nakaganyan yan dito sa
diba? And again, you find it good or
for me it's good.
I think it's really good. Yeah. Yung pwede mong ipagtapat-tapat kung sino talaga yung kasangga mo sa isang lane or sa certain role.
Yes.
No? Okay? So narinig na natin yung signal and actually nag-shift na rin tayo. Ayan na, tuloy na tayo. Let's get into the drafting phase of the match between Kingdom Sports Hub of STI College against Greyhawks Esports of TUP, Technological University of the Philippines. Okay, drafting base. Yan. So, unang ban, manggagaling mula dito sa TUP. It will be sa STI, it will be a Fizz. Ang response naman dito ng TUP will be a Victor. Then, we will have, we're just waiting out kung ano yung ikalawang ban dito ng STI. Insights on these priority bans, GS Azurai.
So, of course, for the Fizz, can either go for the top lane and mid lane. Still go into the meta. You can actually opt to go in for the top lane, either like split push heavy Fizz, yung AD build niya, trying to force I think Blade the Ring as well.
Yeah.
And or go for like the yung basic pa rin na Challenger Smite Fizz. But I don't think that's gonna be viable anymore kasi medyo na nga, diba? Ninerf na nila yung viability ng jungle Smite top lane, Smite top laner pala, sorry. Alright, so we do see the ban on the Annie and the Evelyn. Of course, I've been talking about Evelyn, how she is very strong in the early game as a early game counter jungler, as well as an early game aggressive,
I actually found na ang mga strongest jungler ngayon would be Evelyn, Shyvana, and Elise.
Oh, that's true.
Yes. Any insights ko?
Alright, so Annie, of course, pretty stable ban. She works well in actually any kind of composition. As long as you're able to put out the timbers, and of course instant stun yun eh. So like when you're able to do something like that, talaga siya. It's a very potent type of, how do you say this, combination coming in from any kind of team that will play it out. So we do have some technical difficulties, guys. Tiis lang kayo.
Hold back muna. Gusto natin smooth, syempre.
Of course,
okay.
of course.
Kumusta naman kayo dyan sa mga viewers natin dyan at YouTube, Asubu, and sa Twitch? Okay, syempre yung mga nakikipagkulitan pa sa atin sa ating PGS Rift. Okay? Grabe, i-check nyo ha. LOL Collegiate League Facebook fan page. Umuulan ng contents ngayon doon. I think recently concluded lang yung event, APC IT Week, no? Nakita mo si Banana Kid. Picture sa mga summoners natin, di ba? Oo. And of course, I've heard na may lalabas ng mga highlights tayo ngayon. Solid highlights.
Yung parang mga tipong pag tumitingin kayo sa YouTube, naghahanap kayo ng mga highlights. Medyo matagal, bakbakan, puro bakbakan, walang game dito. Or parang hindi siya full game, more na taga sa pinaka-highlights ng game na yun. So, be sure to watch that, guys. I think after the stream itself, ipapakita natin yun.
Yes, I mean, sa contents talaga, sobrang dami. And again nga, LCL show match. Siyempre, sa Rampage. Nakaset na rin yun. Kahapon nga, bumisita dito yung mga teams for the photoshoot, diba? Ayan. So, shoutouts po. And shoutout siyempre sa lahat ng mga players natin sa LCL and to everyone involved. At lalong-lalo na sa mga gaming communities natin. Sa bawat school, no? Solid. I mean, for having the initiative of organizing up and making an effort to unite the summoners within your campus, diba? Para makipag-yo-yo and make them realize that they are not alone.
Siyempre, mas maganda na na may sarili kang community para at least mas madali maghanap ng mga tournaments and stuff like that.
Ayan.
Alright, so we have started again the drafting phase between Kingdom Sports Hub and Greyhawks Esports here. Similar bans, or syempre hindi na mabago yung bans kasi na-start off na So the bands coming in from Greyhawk Esports is the Vector
Yes.
and the Rise. As for the Rise,
Okay.
he has been nerfed in 5.14. His damage output as well as his well, yung kanyang lockdown potential, but he's still a late game hyper scaling champion to be worrisome about. Syempre pag hindi siya na-focus on pag nakuha niya ni items sa late game, he's going to be very painful to deal with. But in the early stages, medyo na siya mas madaling tiisin.
A Vayne ban.
Yeah, actually, yun yung ano natin ngayon, di ba? Parang, ganun yung nagiging meta ngayon ng Philippines. Like, if you get yourself a Vayne, most likely, magkakaroon ka na lang palagi ng isang 4-1 split push for at least, like, 15 to 20 minutes of the game. Tapos biglang, pagkatingin mo na lang sa next clash, yung Vayne, naka 3 items na, so lang just rock you in your face.
Yes,
and then,
man.
Masabi na, what the heck happened? Natalo na lang tayo. Lakas ng damage ng Vayne.
Patang sakit pa ng Vayne na yan.
Maabot na siguro parang 20-minute mark, 200 CS plus na yun, you know? Mga ganun.
Isa sa mga, isa sa mga champions that get strong in mysterious ways. Sabi nga ni Ed Sheeran. Yan.
Yun ba yun?
Ay, kumakanta si Jess Rico dito.
Kaya nga. Si Ed Sheeran may kumanta doon yung... Anong kanta yun?
Yung People Fall in Love in Mysterious Ways.
Inisip ko kasi yung Love Moves.
Guys, Jess Asuray.
Mas old school yung kanta ko.
Jess Asuray, mga kaibigan. Patingin lang ako sa malayo. Yan, di ba? Parang... bigla na lang lumalakas yung Vayne in mysterious ways. Mga ganun eh. True. Bigla na lang na-fed yung isang lane in mysterious ways. Kayo, sa mga summoners natin, sa mga viewers natin dyan, ano yung mga karanasan nyo? Na parang okay naman kayo sa lane nyo eh. Okay na kayo dun sa lane nyo eh. Tapos biglang bumisita yung kabilang lane. Tapos parang sa sobrang okay kayo sa lane nyo, willing kayo lumaban, tapos na-realize nyo lang, grabe, lamang na itong bumisita sa akin. Mga tipong gano'n, no?
Yeah, kahit mo walang kill yung kalaban na yun, kahit naman ang lakas na agad ang damage niya, di ba?
Riven na naka-Tiamat tsaka Lost Whisper na ng 10 minutes, mga gano'n.
Wow, grabe. Ang OP naman nun, baka parang 10 kills, parang 1 kill per minute, grabe.
Ayan.
So, medyo nagkaroon tayo ng technical difficulties, guys.
Yeah, man. Having a hard time to start the game. No? And syempre, siguro ng game.
Syempre, talaga. Kasama na yung sa paglalaro, minsan na palagi ka na-disconnect. I have experienced games like that talaga na every single time I press that reconnect button, hindi siya nagre-reconnect talaga. Parang lalabas lang yung black screen, tapos biglang sabihin, error, parang error, and then mawawala na siya bigla.
Isa sa mga pinakamalungkot na bagay. Yung parang tinatry mo mag-reconnect, pero ayaw talaga kayo ipag-connect, no?
That is, totoo naman yun. Parang mga tipong after 5 tries na nakatingin na lang sa bintana, tapos nakagano'n ka na lang sa parang nakagano'n ka na sa bintana, sabi, ano ba tong buhay na to?
Yung screen mo, nakalagay pa rin reconnect button.
Mga ganun kasing bagay.
Pero guys, if you have some reconnection problems, okay? Troubleshooting, FPS drop, okay? And even the, yung bigla kang, yung bug splat ba yun?
Yes, bug splat. Yung bigla na lang lalabas, tapos may parang white icon na kalagay doon. Bug splat. Sorry for the disconnector.
Oo. Amplifier wall. Yeah, tama. Amplifier. Sir Amps! Shout out Sir Amps! Yan. Sir Amps.
Oh my gosh.
Amplifier wall issues. Ayan. So, lahat yan, guys, ang Riot meron dedicated website for troubleshooting your PC, okay?
Yes.
I-google nyo lang yan. Riot Games, League of Legends, or Riot Games rather, tapos troubleshoot.
Yeah,
lahat ng tips, lahat ng guides nandun, kompleto.
Honestly, I think naman kung FPS problems na nangyayari sa'yo, it all comes down to hardware talaga eh.
Oo.
As well as, software in some cases. Kaya ang hardware mo is, yung video card is not enough to support League of Legends. Granted, League of Legends is an easy on the PC kind of game.
Yes,
if you just put it to all low. Actually, naka-all low na rin naman ako on my laptop. And as for naman yung software, always be sure to update. For example, NVIDIA yung sa inyo. I have a lot of cases na hindi siya gumagana dahil sa parang hindi pa updated yung software ng video card. And that is one of the reasons din minsan kung bakit nag-FPS drop ako.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tsaka na nga eh, pag on mo pa lang nung PC, sinasabi ko na nga, pakiramdaman mo na, i-vibes mo na.
Nakaganon ka na sa PC mo.
As in, pag on mo pa lang ng PC, Medyo, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, ubos na yung ₱5 ko. Kaka-start up pa lang nung PC.
Yung mga ganun.
Medyo mabagal tong PC to. Yan, pakiramdaman mo na hanggang saan lang ba yung kakayanin ng PC mo. Kaya niya ba na kasabay ng LOL is may kasabay na Facebook or may music, di ba?
Grabe, hindi naman nun. Parang hindi pag nakabukas Facebook mo, hindi agad kaya ang LOL.
Actually, yung nilalaroan ko, medyo
grabe ang
medyo
sama
ganon.
nun. Parang, I would understand kung parang nakabukas Sony Vegas Pro kaya Adobe Premiere tapos may kasama kang LOL, mag-FPS drop ka, pero yung mga ganun, medyo na yun.
For some reason din For some reason, meron talagang mga browser na, lumakas na yung consumption. Ganun.
Google Chrome. Actually, ako nga, tumigil na ako sa paggamit ng Chrome.
Name drop mo na.
Actually, ginagamit ko mga other browsers like Maxton. Anyway, kung yari, minsan kasi sa hardware nga sa pag-usapan, di ba? Minsan kasi, pag sobrang tagal na ng PC mo, linisin nyo din, guys. for sure, pag nagkaroon yan alikabok, babagal yan.
Totoo yun.
That's true. Kasi yung fan na bumabagal siya, depende dun sa parang dust na nag-accumulate, as well as yung RAM nyo, you can actually clean it with just yung, anong tawag doon? Yung parang plating niya, yung bronze plating ba yun?
At grabe ang influence ng dust sa init din.
Yeah, that's true. And kiskisin niya lang siya ng dahan-dahan ng eraser. Ganun ginagawa ko, and it works like a charm.
Narinig nyo yan kay GS Azurai, PC Cleaning Services. So,
hindi naman services, ano lang, tips lang, grabe naman ito.
Okay, 5 champions getting locked in dito sa ating drafting phase para sa side ng STI alongside with their bands. Nakita na natin yan. We're going to see an Alistar, Gragas, and Gorky. Okay?
Yes.
So of course, just a powerhouse early game pick for the Gragas and the decent peel and the CC. And of course, the standalone carry and burst na rin para kay Gorky. Now, dito naman, medyo parehas din na pick. The only surprising now would be the only surprising pick or somewhat color for this one with regards to the meta is Rengar.
Yes.
Rengar, bagong-bago. Then we have a Shen, a Janna, and an Ari. Insights on this, Jesus.
But I'm curious though, kasi we've been seeing Greyhawks Esports Alesso. I've seen him one time go on a Rengar and solo carry the game.
Yes.
But it looks like Cookie will actually be the one who plays the Rengar. And Alesso has...
Hindi ba ito sa swap?
I don't think so kasi naka-ignite si Alesso eh.
I see.
So, unless that's a laning Rengar, not sure if that will be, So, I think kasi I think Alesso played mid lane din last week with a...
Yes.
I'm not sure if it's a Vector or someone else.
Okay.
But so far, so good naman. Though, I would actually like to see him again on the Rengar since he's a very powerful Rengar player in my opinion. But we'll see what Cookie can do as well.
Napaka-linear ng composition dito ng STI.
Yes.
Alam mo kaagad kung anong plano nila. Okay? Wala nga lang yung peak potential dito. Probably because hindi nila nagustuhan yung update kay Sivir. Wherein, I wouldn't say that's a nerf. Okay? Pero yung sa ondahan niya nga, na hindi ka agad mabilisan na 60% movement speed yung makukuha mo sa halip magra-ramp up siya, di ba? Pero ayan, so there's Maokai now and a Serat para dito sa composition ng STI. The classic tank in the front, capable of protecting Maokai or even Alistar, and at the same time capable of making a pick and capable of dishing consistent damage from a distance with Serat and Gorky.
That is true.
Para sa TUP.
So, alright, for TUP, looks like we're gonna have the oh-so-good Rengar Shen combo there. Of course, it's possible. And I really want to see something like that, yung mga ninja moves talaga.
Pag naka-Thrill of the Hunt ka, na naka-stealth, tapos ini-stand united ka,
hindi ka makikita.
So pag-jump ni Rengar sa'yo, dalawa ka agad.
That is true.
Shen and his pet.
Yes.
Stig. And pwede pala magkaroon ng team skin etong si Shen tsaka si ng Rengar.
Yes.
Malaki ba sa Naruto? Mga ganun.
Ang gusto ko na lang sa composition ngayon ng TUP, they have decent wave clear with the Orb of Deception of the Ari as well as the buckshot of the Graves, even his smoke grenade, smoke stream. But in terms of early game damage, for the ADRs, I think I would go for Graves. Yeah. Initially, his buckshot, pag nakatama yung 3 linear, those lines onto the opponent, lots of damage. Yun kasi yung ginagawa ng Rito ngayon.
Plus, Eye of the Storm pa.
Yeah, Eye of the Storm AD boost, as well as yung safety. Yes, there is the Alistar support, but in terms of just having the Howling Gale and the dash of the Graves, I think they have enough mobility to at least dodge some of Corky's skill shots or yung Gatling gun and the phosphorus bomb combo niya early on.
And ako, gusto ko lang i-discuss naman, okay? Umalis muna tayo sa discussion dito sa game, okay? Of the recently concluded Bilgewater event.
Oh, yes.
Nakatapos lang kahapon, di ba? So, again, first things first, sa mga nagtatanong ng mga summoners natin regarding the Gangplank skin. So, di ba, nangyari nga kay Gangplank, based on the lore, namatay siya.
Yes.
Tapos, na-revive siya with a new base model, a new skin splash art. Yun yung default skin niya. In effect, ang mangyayari, makukuha nyo yung Captain Gangplank skin, mala traditional Karma or sino pa ba yung nagkaroon ng Trundle.
Trundle sa Sejuani.
Na skin. But the big thing here is merong requirement ngayon. Kailangan at least nalaro nyo si Gangplank during the Bilgewater event. At least once. Okay? Isang beses. Yeah, I know, nawala si Gangplank, di ba? Pero actually, umabot pa siya. Bumalik pa siya nung patch 5.15 and nalaro ko nga siya kahapon na ihabol ko pa. Which is kahapon yung pagtatapos ng Bilgewater event natin.
Yes.
And now, how do you find the Bilgewater event, Jess Azuray?
As black market brawlers? Or...
Everything, man. As in, mula sa icons, mula kay Gangplank, mula sa pagiging host niya, mula dun sa pating sa sa river sa Bilgewater.
Honestly, first for me, yung black market brawlers was an interesting game mode. I think alam ko may isang item dun I forgot the name.
Yes.
Yung inaalaw ka parang mag-deceit. You can copy the face, yung appearance ng inyong kasama.
Okay.
And then parang nagkaroon kayo ng, for example,
yun
so ang ganda sobra ng parang ng fulling potential. Kaya Annie ka, tapos kang support Janna. Dalawang support Janna, bigla na lang papasukin ka, tapos biglang may Annie burst di ba? Yung mga ganun. Also, what else? Yun yung gusto ko talaga sa black market, as well as yung yung creeps. Yung upgradable creeps. Personally, I like
yung mga brawlers.
Yung mga brawlers pala, sorry. The brawlers. Razor Finn. Yeah, that one. The one that auto-attacks the champion. Ang lakas ng damage niya, lalo na pag hindi tank type of champion ang gamit mo sa lane.
Okay.
It's really good and harassing. As well as yung Ironbacks, I believe yung pangalan. Yung mga maala Blastoise yung itsura.
Yes.
So, they're good for actually pushing a lot. Kasi they're able to, I believe, tank the enemy minions. Reduce 50% of their damage, which just allows for a lot of good, how would you say this, pushing potential, lalo na nag-stack up sila pag hindi kiniklear ng isang champion. It's just really good.
Yes. Sa akin naman, ang aking parang nagustuhan or tumatak sa akin ngayong Bilgewater event would be the lores. Okay? And yung mga story, yung mga acts. So, ang ganda niya. Well-written talaga. Ramdam mo talaga na, kasi multi-point of view yung acts na naganap na yun. Minsan, ang nagsasalita, nagnanarrate ay si Twisted Fate ng una, then there's Graves, then there's Misfortune, then there's also Gangplank himself.
Yes, meron yata yung first mate ata ni Gangplank sa Act 1.
Tapos parang maririnig mo yung boses nila doon And it's interesting to see something like this kasi 'di ba parang merong certain limit lang rin talaga yung appreciation ng mga players natin. Kaya nga sila naglalaro minsan kasi parang tumal na tumal sila magbasa pero hindi, ang ganda there's beauty talaga sa literature na nakuha natin sa Bilgewater event.
Ito na yung sabihin ko. Honestly, I'm not a fan of reading pag sa sa screen, mas okay ako sa book. I actually found this YouTube video na may isa nagnanarrate ng bosses ni Twisted Fate, Graves, and I think Gangplank, pati yung first mate.
Binasa niya.
Binabasa
gamit
talaga
yung voice.
Parang titry niyang copyhin yung voice nila and he does it really well.
Ano actually, tags para ma-search ko?
I posted it on my GS Azuray fan page. Guys, you can check it. Na-post ko na yung Act 1 parts 1 to 4.
Okay.
Hindi pa tapos yung Act 2 so parang pa siya, 3 days ago pa lang yung pinaka-latest niya.
Ganda nun.
Pero pag nakinggan nyo guys, ang ganda. Tas parang, ano talaga yung sinasabi dun sa
Pati kay Sarah Fortune.
Wala pa. Kasi Act 1 pa lang siya So pa lang.
Dapat kunin niya si GS Rico. Boses kay Misfortune, di ba?
Oo nga naman. Pero siya, if you're interested guys, go to my GS Azuray fan page. I have posted the 4 videos there of the 4 starting, yung mga part 1 to 4 pa lang.
Ito naman content na ganun.
And of course, I do not own it. credits to the owner. I think the name of the video maker was Uncle Pause.
Uncle Pause, Uncle!
So we're just giving you a little bit of a shout out out there. If you are watching our video or rather our stream, thank you very much for giving that. Kasi natuwa din ako sa voice ko talaga dun. And it really gives flair to the Bilgewater event. Kasi alam ko ang dami nila nakikita ata ng Reddit post or parang comments on YouTube, naghahanap sila ng magandang narration. And I found one that's really good. And I'm just, you know, suggesting it to you guys.
Sa Reddit lol pa, actually Riot Games are looking for stories. Amazing stories by players, by summoners, okay? So kung kunyari nahanap, as in kahit ano, na inspiring story, like na-discuss na nila pag-ibig through League of Legends, tapos na-discuss na nila yung mga pro players, now they're looking for really out-of-the-box stories para sa mga players, para sa mga ibang players, okay? Now, yung gusto ko lang ma-highlight dito is Bilgewater pa lang yun.
Yes.
And dami pa kayong paparating na event, di ba?
Yes, yes.
We have,
that's true.
Of course, yun nga, syempre nakaantabay lang dyan yung Worlds. Nagpa-playoffs tayo ngayon. Pero we have the Harrowing, di ba? The Harrowing event pa.
October, yeah.
Oo.
That's
yung Harrowing, full of context na naman yun. Punong-puno yun.
Yeah,
diba? Shadow Isles, man.
Honestly, yun ang pinaka-favorite ko na event for League of Legends because favorite champion ko talaga si Mordekaiser. He does not leave my champion pool as a mid laner, top laner, actually even jungle at one point. Pero ano lang, parang tinesting ko lang siya. In terms of wave clearing, he's nice. But in terms of ganking, he's really poor. Just saying my insights on that. But of course, guys, with all said and done, welcome again to the LoL Collegiate League 2015 Summer Term. This is Game 1 in, well, just a best-of-1 series between STI versus TUP. In the blue side, it's gonna be in the top lane, Jello with that Maokai. In the jungle, it's gonna be Leo with the Gragas. In the mid lane, it's gonna be unavailable. Okay. Ladies, he's unavailable on the Xerath. And in the bottom lane duo, we have Ashley on that Corki, and his bottom lane support Alistar will be Suzanne.
Of course, on the red side, we have Technological University of the Philippines in the top lane. Cute. On the Shen for the jungle, we have Cookie on the Rengar. Mid lane, we're going to have Alesso on an Arian for the bottom duo. We have Akalux on a Graves, AD Curry, and Ray Chanel on a Janna support. Who will win? Who will take up the victory? Who will be the best student summoners dito sa ating LoL Collegiate League 2015 Summer Term? Garena PH, okay? Esports that Garena PH/stream. Yan ang ating stream link. I-share nyo na yan and invite your friends in to watch and show your support for your respective colleges dito sa ating LoL Collegiate League.
Yeah. Did you see that word? Parang ano siya? Flag word, I think. Ito? Dito kay ano? Wait. Kay Cookie, this one. What is this word? I don't know what this one is.
Hindi ko rin alam eh.
This is my first time seeing this word.
Medyo tagtipid din ako. Hindi nakakabili masyado ng word. Nakaka-tempt na nga bumili, di ba?
Ang binili ko yung Slaughterfleet word because I'm like into pirates. Kasi alam nyo guys, I'm a fan of Pirates of the Caribbean. So nagkaroon ng-pirate theme ang League of Legends. I just immediately bought yung Slaughterfleet icon and the Slaughterfleet word talaga. Just, you know, to get the feel of that. And now into the game, I like what TUP did.
Okay.
They initially put down 4 of the trinket wards that they had in the blue side of their own base, outside sa river area.
Okay.
Para hindi mag-gank si Cookie.
Full protect talaga.
Kasi ang problema nga with the jungle Rek'Sai is that he is susceptible.
Rengar.
Sorry, Rek'Sai. Rengar is that he is susceptible to early game pressure kasi he's not a good jungle clear as well as he doesn't have sustain.
Okay.
So he's gonna have a hard time with that. Pag may dumating na parang Alistar yung isang Alistar isang pulverize. Ano agad yun? Force flash agad yung kay Cookie eh. Dahil sa yung Blue Sentinel it deals a lot of damage. So
ito yung mga klase ng jungler na halos walang ganung safety eh.
Yeah.
Pagdating sa level 1 to 3.
Yeah. I think that's what you could say about an Evelynn jungle. But Evelynn, I think when you reach level 2, ang hinahabol mo agad kasi doon in like competitive play is yung counter jungle potential niya. Pag alam mong medyo mahina ang wave clear ng ng jungle clear ng kalaban ng jungler, papasok ko na lang doon and titignan mo kung nasan siya. Pag nakita mo siya, it might be an instant kill or just be very aggressive. But look at this, Captain Alesso. 3 minutes into the game, will we see a first blood? First a flash out mula dito kay Alesso. Horrible deception. Has the movement speed to sustain and mitigate the red buff slow. Ayan. That was close. Shocking orb, right? Yung kay Xerath?
Yes, yung stun.
So the orb of deception gave enough movement speed boost for Alesso to dodge that shocking orb. So nanalo ang orb ni Ari against the orb ni Serral.
Hindi masyado shocking. No?
Hindi siya na-shock.
Walang ganon.
That is true. Yes.
Deception, okay? Deception over shocking. Let's see here in the top lane. Ebola strike, force of flash out. Jello now with the red buff, slow cooking in the distance. They won't follow up. There is the threat from the Gragas, pero wala naman si Gragas. Still, no first blood monuments into the game.
Yeah, I think he's pretty defensive there. But now, looking into the bottom lane, there is the ignite onto Acolytes, but he only dashes away. While Ashley was forced to actually only Valkyrie away as well.
Mga malaprovoke ang galawan ng mga summoners natin dito. Everybody is trying to pull off something. So, balit na top 1 ang nakuha lamang dito ay mga summoner spellburn. Alright?
Yes. Back to the play and top lane. Yeah, the only reason I think why Cookie as well as Cutie here didn't, or Cutie didn't go for the aggressive follow-up onto Jello is because the threat nga of Leo being there for the counter engage, lalo na't wala pang wards there sa Riverside.
Oh my God! Naging available na Chakar! Siya available! Still Alesso will go down as the first blood mula kay Seret. With the response mula dito kay Leo, it seems kailangan pang mag-spike ni Cookie dito. Hindi pwede yung early game aggression. Maybe he will wait out for level 6.
Yeah, that's true. You don't want to see a Rengar go for ganks. And, you know, yes, you are giving pressure to your lanes, but the problem is you're not getting yourself farm.
Napaka-sensitibo ng mga first gang ng isang Rengar.
Yes, that is true.
Oh, it's a make or break para sa isang Rengar, yung mga first gangs niya.
Yeah, and the problem ngayon with that is they got the burn on the top lane splash for Jello.
Yes.
But yung mid lane na yun nung dumating din si Cookie, he wasn't successful in ganking. Namatay pa si Alessa as well as giving the first blood to unavailable. So, medyo may ang tawag dito, balance yung CS ngayon ni Cookie as well as Leo. So, parang if he actually just put the time into farming the jungle, baka level 5 na siya compared to Leo's level 4. A little bit closer to getting the level 6. And look at this. He actually bought himself a boost of ability. Actually, I would have wanted to see a Radius Slave Bracer first.
Yeah.
Before that. Kasi ang ginagawa dito, you're just slowing down your
Trailblazer.
jungling.
Baka bukod dun sa mismong jungling item ko kaagad. Baka short sword pa yung unahin ko dito. Pero hindi mo piling ni Boots, especially sa hindi sa first gang ko. Pero maybe magkakamali tayo doon. Ashley now in the distance, under turret, force a flash out mula kay Cookie. Subalit, ando si Cute SS. Stand United gets cancelled off. And yeah, ayun nga. So, nasaan ngayon yung hinahanap ni Rengar na magandang AD gangs?
Yeah, all of his gangs are very close. Yun na lang sabihin ko.
Ayun pala. Tama. Close sana.
They are good, but they're not great. The only problem with that is kasi nga, they're only forcing the flash out, not the kills, so they're not feeding any gold to the Rengar as well as his teammate laners. Kaya nangyayari dito, he's just getting farther and farther behind compared to, well, look at the CS advantage for Ashley here. 47 to 47. Actually, yung nangyari lang dito is paano ba to? Nakabawi lang nag-recall si Ashley. But then, yeah, babawi na lang talaga to pag bumalik na sila sa lane because
may some sense of rattlement. If that's a word, yung ginagawang gangs dito ni Rengar. But yan, tingnan natin. Si CJ naman ang mayroong spotlight dito. Forces the Spirit Rush mula dito kay Ari, right of the Arcane. Wouldn't be enough to get a kill. Intercannibals, D-Red, but Alesso is having a hard time in this.
All of his gangs are very close. Yun na lang sabihin.
Ayun pala.
They
close sana.
They are good, but they're not great. The only problem with that is kasi Rational's going to out here right now.
Yung agresibo, Rational for sa flash out. Inner middle turret. Hindi pa rin dito susukuan. There's an exhaust mula sa Sera. It's a matter of who juggles this. A normal hit after Arcana Pass that is unavailable. Getting the kill. And Leo is just too tanky. And Cookie is just too squishy. And they will go for this and they won't. And yes, that's another kill. A 2-4-0 now. All in favor of STI.
Alright, so back to what I was saying, medyo na lito yung thought process ko dun.
Okay.
The problem now for TUP is that Cookie has been doing ganks, but again, not resulting in any kind of kills. And what this is allowing STI can do is that they have the roam type of composition and then walang parang ninja skills ngayon na magagamit ang TUP kasi wala pa yung Thrill of the Hunt ni Rengar.
Grabe, ang loyal nila kay unavailable, no?
Yes.
Kahit unavailable siya, yung camp dito at pag-aalaga sa mid lane.
Yes.
It's just so real. A lesson now, 0-2-0. 2 kills. You could feel the focus 9 minutes into the game para lang i-shutdown itong mid laner ng TUP.
Yeah. I actually think na pag Aryang mid laner mo, she's gonna be a little bit slippery.
Oo eh.
But ang nangyari na taga dito is that Alesso here has been, or rather was forced to use his flash defensively. And then, binabalik-balikan na lang siya sa mid lane. As, pag na-force yung Spirit Rush niya, just wait for it to go on cooldown and then balik agad sa mid lane. Kasi, as for the bottom lane, Ashley is a Corki against a Janna Graves. It's not a Graves Thresh wherein there's so much kill potential na mamamatay agad si Ashley if he gets caught out. Meron siyang Valkyrie to go away. And then Janna only has the Howling Gale to stop that in some sense. Or possibly do a Flash Monsoon play, but that's a little bit, para sabihin to, wasteful of your resources, diba? And there's not a big chance that you're gonna get the kill pag full HP pa si Corki because like Graves doesn't have a lot of damage, but he only has the BF sword.
Makita mo yung yung nangyari kay Akilox doon nung na-receive niya yung lahat ng skills ni Corki, nasakban siya.
Yeah, that's true.
Through grid passive, hindi enough.
Yes. Kasi Corki deals mixed damage. True damage, armor penetration, AD damage, and magic damage with the phosphorus bomb. And look at that. See what he does? Just Valkyries away when there's a threat of engagement from any of these two bottom laners. And that is what's allowing Zane here to just roam around willy-nilly in the map. Kahit man he's not getting levels or XP, if he gets a kill or just a force flash, it's worth it. Kasi with Alistar, you only want to have 2 items with him.
Yes.
Or possibly 3. Face of the Mountain, Boost of Mobility, Sightstone, and then level 6 for the Unbreakable Will. So after that, you can just allow him to just go around wherever he wants in the map. Kasi nga, again, Ashley is not gonna be in a bad position in the bottom lane, except if Cookie goes for the gank in the bottom lane.
Iwanan lang talaga.
Yeah, but the problem with that is medyo nga may pagka-slippery si Ashley. And then, ito mangyayari agad. Gank on Alesso and immediately possible being killed there.
Okay, Stand United mula kay Shen. Turn around tayo dito. Si Zane is just too tanky. Will he die? Yes, he will. Now cute flashes in. Just waiting up to connect that Shadow Dance. At dito na rin si Ray Chanel. At kami naman, sabi ng TUP, a 1 kill on the mid lane because they are now prepared to save Alesso. Okay,
look at those
right up the arcade. And
so close.
1/3. Okay, not enough to kill Alesso.
Yes. Of course, I was talking about how STI can do something like that, but a little bit too over-aggressive. I think they should have just put in some aggressive wards.
So, most likely, unholy at it's to,
Yes, it's an Holy Grail.
Para kay Sharon.
Probably.
Para sa Arin.
There's still the advantage for STI. Kasi nga, nag-teleport sa, or rather, nag-Stand United si QT in the mid lane, able to, give Alesso a surviving chance. And Jella was just able to farm himself really fast in the top lane as well as push that top tier 1. So, more gold for STI to work with, and then I guess may misplay na lang doon ng STI. I think they could have executed a little bit better with deep wards into the jungle. Kasi nobody from TUP wants to go against the Gragas, Alistar, and then the threat of the backline Zera na nag-invade sa nila. Especially na ang damage dealer lang ngayon ng TUP is probably Achilles with the BF Sword Pickaxe, but Cookie not gonna be dealing enough damage with just 2 longsword. He's getting caught out right now.
Pick ang kailangan nila, pero sila ngayon na napipick dito. Charm and Orb of Deception, return damage onto Leon. Daming damage lumalabas mula dito sa members ng STI. It will force a teleport mula naman dito kay Cute. Will a fight break out here in the mid, and it seems this is getting awkward para sa TUP as the tankiness proves the dominance of STI into this game.
Yes. And right now, STI just need to know what they're doing as this game started. Be aggressive, force to be in an uncomfortable situation, and keep getting the objectives So that's what they're gonna do right now. Unavailable will get caught out with that Shadow Dash.
Yeah, and nobody's there to steal the dragon. It will be in the hands of STI. Mayroon dragon sa mga sa STI. Okay, yan. Speaking of, yan, the update on the Juggernaut.
Yeah.
Mordekaiser.
Oh my gosh, Mordekaiser's gonna be able to get the soul of that dragon.
Oh man.
Ang kulang na lang sa Baron.
Tap na siya. So, si Zane tanking the Tyrant. I'm sure he has the tankiness to do that one. Still, hindi na nagpa-follow up. O, hindi na magpa-follow up yung kanyang teammates dito. Ano ang pwedeng gawin ng TUP?
Available here.
Oy!
Gets caught out. And
na-shock siya. Okay, here in the bottom lane. That is a Vengeful Maelstrom mula dito kay Jello. Ang bagal ng damage. Twisted Advance all in onto Achilles. Dahil nandito na si Leo. Oktoberfest na. Eto na. There's the slow. Stand United. Will it be enough? Who will go down first? Will Achilles sustain this one? No, he won't. As 4 members of STI rampage through dito sa top laner and sa bottom duo ng TUP. Over the mid lane. Unavailable. Eto ka, Shocking Orb. There's the charm connecting onto the Zerat. Let's see, right of the Arcane, meron po. Pero hindi niya gagamitin and Alesso will recall to safety.
yes. I think right now the problem for TUP is that, oh, wait, Jello's gonna get a little bit spotted out there. Alright, back to what I was saying. I think the problem right now for TUP is that their composition doesn't allow for the slow pace type of gaming.
Yeah.
Kasi anong nangyari dito, they have 2 assassins who have not gotten the assassin role into this game right now. Cookie,
mission failed
yeah,
mga assassins.
Nandun na yung right sense na TUP had to give Cookie some time to get his farm on. But anong nangyari, Cookie was too much into ganking the lanes. Yes, he forced some flashes, but it didn't result into kills. And then, compared to what Leo is as a jungle Gragas, when you actually, pag pinagkumpara mo, like, paano ba sabihin ito? Rengar needs items to be able to be effective.
Yeah.
As for Gragas, he needs items just to be tanky, and then nandun yung skills niya is just complementary to his laners to be able to get the kills. And nakikita mo ngayon that Cookie, almost similar to what the CS of Leo is, and that's just not, that's a bad sign.
They badly need to pick off the
And ang problem ngayon din kasi, yes, and TUP only has one disengage tool, that is Raychanel with the Janna Monsoon. Yes, there is some form of peel with the Shadow Dash, but you're not going to be able to do a 5-man kill immediately, right? But oh, nice. There.
Even the Howling Gale won't be enough. Itong pulverize dito si Zane. The damage, sobrang sakit mula dito sa STI. It's a big puzzle para sa TUP. How will they caught that Corki and Tanserat? Lalo na kung napaka-bruise ko ng mga gwardya dito ng carries ng STI.
I thought Unavailable would have gotten the
Okay, so Righteous Glory activated onto Cookie. Pero walang follow-up. They get sandwich. This is a bad position, they say, as they get sandwich and flanked on by the bottom duo dito ng TUP. That will put Rengar at time to activate his Thrill of the Hand. It would be actually a Thrill of Escape. And Alesso gets shoot on sa may Raptor Beat. This is an under-turret dive. Si Zane will go down first. Cookie gets the kill. Will this be bad para sa STI? Jello now is stacking the Tyrant. But here comes TUP for the clean-up. Masyadong force, mga kapatid. And it will be a 2-for-0 exchange over that aggressive dive by STI without Ashley.
Yeah, I think that STI was a little bit too comfortable there. They were, how do you say this, confident enough that with unavailable damage out of Zerat, nakakita sila, but he misinterpreted. Nice one.
Akala ko nag-pay off yung kakakamp dito kay Alesso. Kulang yung damage, but no, sakto lang. And there's the pick now onto the Zerat. Unavailable. Steadily. TUP are getting the picks that they want in this game.
Yeah, only coming in from the, I would say, misplays from STI. Looks like they're having a bit of, like, what do you say, this miscommunication due to be aggressive with. They might get catch on this Zane, and it does.
Okay, so si Zane, walang SS na manggagaling. Cookie na with Stand United. Shen is in the house, yo! And there it is, the Shadow Dance onto Jello. This is a tank, mga kapatid. That's too much. Still, Ashley receiving the Orb of Deception. Sino ang nagpiping dito ng fallback signal? 5-5, mga kaibigan, at 2K gold lead in the hands of STI as things are getting excited here in our mid lane.
Yeah, only thing that happened there is that there wasn't enough mana for Ashley to work with, so his damage output was slightly lowered, or considerably lowered, rather than hindi na niya pwede bagsak yung kanyang skills, as well as getting the Sheen proc. So, I guess STI overstayed the work on them, but nicely done by TUP to exploit that mistake from STI. And look at this, Akelixir might get caught out, but he still does have his heal there to boost him up.
Yeah, so much win. Nakatakas talaga si Akilux doon. Ang swerte kasi na-block na naman ng minion yung shocking orb ni Serat. Ito isang malaking weakness ng composition ng TUP is the lack of shred.
Yes.
Yun yung problema dito. They need that shred para sa mga tanks dito ng STI. Pero yeah, who needs shred when you can assassinate the backline? And so, kailangan nga nila na ma-assassinate itong backline ng STI.
They do have mana for these assassins, but they actually with the frontliners right now. Ano kaya flash here?
Daming fallback dito. Aleso, August 22, Rampage! Monsoon activated here by Rachel. Cookie throwing that strike. And si Zane just waiting for his teammates. Aleso now, galit na ng Orb of the Session. There's a double kill now for Amilux. And TUP getting the picks that they want on this back and forth team fight. A 4-0 exchange. And the Dragon has the cherry on top.
Yeah, looks like STI are a little bit confused in what they wanted to flash. You saw there that Ashley was trying to get in a position as well as his other teammates, but they got caught out, picked off one by one, and this is actually where TUP's composition can shine if they can just focus on one person for now and then keep catching people one by one. Yeah, that gave them enough time to have the numbers advantage, and then nasa top lane pa na si Jello.
Yes.
He didn't have the teleport to go for his teammates and be the frontline Maokai that they needed him to be. Yes, they have the Gragas, but look at the itemizations. He went for a Sightstone first. And kahit man may skill si Gragas na Drunken Rage that allows you to reduce damage, incoming damage from your opponents. When you're going against 3 heavy damage dealers, you're not gonna survive for long. And then,
ano nangyayari? It seems na mechanically powerful yung TUP.
Yes.
Pero andun pa rin yung power ng STI. The problem is whenever somebody from TUP jumps in, hindi ka agad alam ng STI yung gagawin. Dapat beforehand, nakaplano na sila. Itong pre isang dash in lang ni Aleso, i-all in natin. Isang jump lang ni Rengar, i-all in natin. Ayun yung problema. And yeah, kung kunyari mag-monsoon si Jan na i-all in natin, pero hindi. Nagkakapalitan ng target, hindi ganun kaganda ang distribution ng damage mula sa backline. And the 3 goods sa harapan dito ng STI ay hindi alam yung gagawin. Kailan tayo papalag.
And now the problem for STI is that because the itemization for Alesso. That Rune's Echo is finished up for him, almost to the Merlinomicon, so you'll be able to at least
sa tank, damage sa tank to.
Tanks as well as his squishy backliners, because the Ari can bypass those the frontliners in an instant if she's able to Spirit Rush without being noticed or fast enough actually. As for Aquilux here, he has the Infinity Edge and I believe a static shiv to follow through. So medyo nawala na yung sabihin natin power, or rather power spike na meron ng STI against the mid laner and ADR.
Ang nag-spike yata dito is TUP, no?
Yeah.
Sila yung nagkaroon ng parang spike. Yun din yung gusto ko i-mention.
And this wasn't happening early on kasi nakikita mo kanina na Ashley was actually bullying Aquilux even with the help of Rationale. But because of some of the misplays, in my opinion, coming in from STI, they gave Aquilux 3-1-1. So his kills is more now than Ashley. But granted though, Ashley does have a 50 CS advantage there. Eclipse is only 600 gold behind. And that doesn't di ganun kalaki yun in like the 23-minute marks. And looking into itemizations, actually gonna go in for a bit more of a defensive itemization here with the Bloodthirster, knowing that there's a lot of assassination potentials with Kirby as well as Alesso.
Yeah.
Eclipse doesn't care about that because he has the peel and the Eye of the Storm from the Janna, and of course the True Grit gonna give him a bit more tankiness to work with, and then his combo is there. In just a matter of seconds, he can just put down that buckshot lethal damage and just a few auto attacks. That's, I think, enough for TUP to work with, but we'll see when the clash happens because STI are looking to siege the mid-tier 2 right now.
Mukhang kumambak na yung TUP sa game na to, but things are just getting intense and intense. And there's the initiate! Okay, Shadow Dash, Spirit of the Hunt jumps in, Cookie, first kill of the game. The Rengar will go down onto the back line, a shutdown dito sa Graves, and 2 members of TUP are down. Ashley, ay duguan mga kapatid, but on duration and tuloy-tuloy lamang. Ashley managed to even lay down some damage. Howling Gale, may konting damage sa kanya. Vorpal Blade, kumonek! And that is cute getting the kill onto Ashley. Alesso getting zoned out. Mula dito kay Leo, may follow-up sa kanya. Itong Saret, unstoppable na. Serral, itong ating Ari naman is now unstoppable. Okay, and it will be a 2 for 3 exchange dito. As the final carry on, tingnan natin, they're really trying to work their way onto this Ari. Iga-cut off siya ng ating Maokai. What will happen here? And it will be an Ari getting shutted down. Okay, hindi naman lang kailangan itong ating Maokai. It will be an unofficial 2 for 4 exchange.
Yeah. Don't miss the bull or you get the horns from the Alistar. So he did get the shutdown onto Alesso, but I think TUP were a bit too overconfident there.
Yeah.
They thought that they had enough damage to be able to, well, get into the skin of Unavailable as well as Ashley, but they, in my opinion, overcalculated. And of course, kahit man
sila kasi nag-initiate.
we were talking about how they can bypass the front line, but if you're that close, or rather, if Unavailable and Ashley are still that close to the front line, pwede lang silang tumalikod at sabihin nila, nandiyan kayo, bagsakan ko yung explosive cast, twisted advance, vengeful maelstrom, and all that good stuff. And
okay, Righteous Glory, follow-up pa dito ng Rite of the Arcane. Bullseye mula sa explosive gas and a normal hit dito ni Ashley. Again, yun nangyari sa mid lane. Gusto ko na i-mention GS Azura. Yes, ginawa ng STI yung tamang decision, yung power ng kanilang composition. Pag nag-jump, etong ating Rengar, i-all-in na lang nila. At bigla talagang nawala lang si Rengar pagkatalon niya. Rengar could be somewhat surprise burst champion. Pero, pwede mo ding medyo nakakapanginayang rin kung biglang mawala yung Rengar mo. Kasi, ang sakit yun ng damage yung inhibition ng Rengar to prolong the big fight.
Yes. Ang problema lang kasi, like, you can get your combo off, but the problem was, yung pagkatalon niya, ang bilis ng reaction time ng STI na hindi niya na-burst down ang target niya, and that just ruined it for TUP because immediately nung na-disable siya, kahit hindi pa siya namatay, it became a 4v9 situation because he was already locked down. And Rengar cannot do anything in mid to long range.
Alright.
He was just in that stable position. He was just, para sabihin ko, a love of meat that can just be Lion Chow for STI to work with.
Alright, ayan, BGS
to the world.
171-888-11, mga Rifters natin na manonood dyan, and sa mga Summoners natin na hindi pa kasali, sumali na po kayo. Kagabi may nagtatanong dun sa BGS Rift, natin, chat. Ito po ba yung may GS Rift?
Stakes naman talaga.
Sige, baka hanap. There's the charm. Onto Leo. Shocking Orb. Wouldn't connect onto anyone. Bye-bye, Gragas. There is the movement speed na magagaling mula kay Janna. Also the zone out as he gets displaced on by the Moon Zone.
What? I think I did that one. Nice one, man.
Of the Janna. Okay, Baron call.
So looks like it's gonna be a Baron call here coming in from TUP with only the Alistar, Maokai, and Thorn. I think it's possible for them since they have the 2 frontliners and the 1 backline damage dealer.
Yeah.
They still have to be a little bit aware of the charm potential from Alesso, but doesn't have his great weapon for that. Now it's going to be a clash. Oh, nice enough by Jello.
Rational shopping, bye-bye! Now they are going to all in. Akilux, Alesso, nobody's hitting him. Still, members dito ng STI is Dutangi killing spree as the Alistar gets the pick on dito sa ating place. Fight carries on, but Cookie wouldn't be enough as the mantuin ang macho ng members dito ng STI. Walang tanky ninja, merong tanky ninja mga katakas. Kaya itong ating no, twisted advance. Yeah, this is just a matter of time. This is one of the toughest fight, the tankiest fight, and the slowest damage-dealing fight na nakita ko ngayon sa ating game. As STI are looking strong on this one again. Okay.
Yes. I like what they did. They took...
Talagang pinagilan nila yung Baron.
Yeah, and I don't know, that was a... In my opinion, a misplay there from TUP. I think they could have gotten just the mid-tier 1, possibly even the mid-tier 2 as exchange for that.
Sabi ng STI, mapipigilan yan.
Actually, nakita
pa
actually, nakita mo ba yung sa yung ginawa ng STI doon? The Baron was actually there was I think 4 people from TUP trying to contest Ashley, Jello, and Zane. Actually, yeah, those two. And ang nangyari, the Baron was free hitting Akilix in the backline. Siya pa nga ata, yung Baron pa ata yung nakalasit ko kay Akilix. Akilix, sorry.
Okay.
And then, I don't know, man. It's just that TUP here doesn't have the best of like zoning potential in terms of getting objectives, especially with the
provoke si Baron, man.
Yeah, especially with the gold still being favored as well. But they're gonna go in right now on to STI.
That's quite weird. Ang Pinol-Eat is still mamukay. Visual Maelstrom activated. It's not the best target for this one. Pero 3 tanks pa lang. Wala pa kasi yung mga damage dealing members dito ng STI. Here comes Ashley. Flash Shadow Dash in. And TUP, walang intro. Will go for a cleanup on this one. Unavailable is now available to fight. Shocking Orb won't connect onto a member of TUP. And that is 2 picks all in favor of TUP.
So it looks like it's just gonna be a back and forth aggressive. Papasukin mo kayo. Clashes here coming in from STI and TUP. And TUP are making the best of it since every time that they, or rather most of the time they actually go in onto the STI, numbers disadvantage.
Wow, activated here by the Ari. Nice initiate there by Alesso. And that is the 3-4-0 exchange here in the inner middle turret of STI.
And it looks like they're gonna be able to push until that mid lane inhibitor. And that's just gonna give TUP a bit more time to work up their advantage because they already have it right now. 2,000 compared to before. That's gonna get caught out, but whoa! Look at Ashley taking too much damage. He goes down, and Jello is now getting in the 4v1 situation. Chanel would take that twisted advance. Will he die? Almost. Oh, the sapling! Won't go in and connect.
I think the Zipir, classic Zipir unwanted kill mula sa support. No, Alesso's gone down. Still a 3-4-1 here in the inhibitor, mid lane turret, and the inhibitor, all for the taking ng TUP.
Wow!
Yep.
Chanel still survived. Inignite na siya ni Zane.
May shield
Kaya nga
Eye of the Storm, mga kapatid. 15-21 na 6-kill lead here by TUP. Mark that with a 2K gold lead. 5 turrets against 4 turrets and 2 dragons para sa kamay ng STI with 1 dragon in the hands of TUP. Speaking of, nakita natin si Baron dito. It would be interesting to see a Baron cosplay in Rampage, no? Yung mga dragon dance.
Yes.
Tsaka, ito lang ang na-realize ko sa Mordekaiser update.
Yes.
Kung makukuha na ni Mordekaiser, may ability na siya na makuha o gawing pet yung dragon. So yung mga Mordekaiser cosplayers, parang required na magkaroon ng dragon pet. Makasal na nga gawin yung Mordekaiser na, diba, cosplay? Okay, all that's all. We are now onto a Baron team fight initiated on by STI. Here comes TUP, palag-palag, zone, put zone, mula kay Rational. He will go down. Ashley gets the kill, and that will be Cookie going down. Still, it's only the Alistar. Why did TUP focus the Alistar? It will be the Gragas going down as Alesso dealing tons of damage. Still, Jello in the front line, able to manifest a good configuration of position para sa ating Corgi. Bosporus Tostado. dash in, and it'll be Akalux, unstoppable now. Jealous, no damage for this Graves. Graves has the damage for this Maokai, and it will be a double kill to make it an ace para sa TUP against STI.
Wow, Rhea Cutie, or rather Rhea Cutie, bleh. I'm sorry about that, guys. Is the man of the match for that one. I just have to give him, he survived for as long as possible. And Akalux wasn't even in the fight until the very end. Naging 3v situation. Akalux was able to deal as much damage as he wanted. Rhea Cutie was able to survive. He went and got that really good shadow dash when the fight began. And then he just peeled. Or rather, yeah, he just became that frontliner that TUP needed, and he only has these 3 items to work with, and he still was able to do that.
Yung shoulder plate ni Rengar, medyo kahawig yung bagong shoulder plate ng kamay ni Gambia. Medyo mas skeletal, syempre, yung may cooking.
Yeah.
I mean, yung sa Rengar.
Yeah. Doesn't it look like a head of a mini Baron to you?
Yeah, no? I mean,
what
does a mini Baron look like? O ano kayang stats na nabibili?
I'm not sure with that one. Alright, just back to the guys, we just have to give it to the Shen for being just that time to be able to give TUP enough time. And even if TUP were in a 4v5 situation, they made the better of it because Cookie and Alesso deal significant amount of damage. And STI, in my opinion, are losing in terms of the damage they can give. And whoa,
okay, Shadow Dance, there's the jump and the burst! Successful! Mission accomplished mula kay Cookie, but this is under Garen. So this looks bad as Serat is in the back line and completely dishing damage to the members of TUP. TUP now for the turnaround. Jump in by Cookie, bounce up by Leo. Rhea Cute getting the most out of his stamina. Right of the arcade, last stick wouldn't connect, even the second stick wouldn't get a kill. A 3-for-0 exchange and a turret all in favor of TUP.
Wow. I just have to give it to TUP for giving themselves so much advantage. Oh my gosh, Akalux is gonna get caught out. And the ultimate from the Shen actually goes in onto Ray Chanel. I think that was a misplay coming in from the Shen. And the Zeran, who are unavailable, might become unavailable as of this moment. As the members of TUP will try to get the kill onto him. There's the open deception.
Wow.
Will the Zephyr actually get the kill? But no, Cookie with the roar just gets that kill onto him. But here comes Ashley with the follow-up going into Alesso. But Alesso with the gold post will just say, no chance. Jose and Sisig will be the only one left for STI to work, or rather to defend with. But here comes Leo. Gonna go in. There's the Drunken Rage. Hampas sa mukha mo, damage output, but it will not kill Alesso as the other members of TUP will finish off this bottom lane inhibitor, and the middle lane inhibitor has been destroyed as well.
Saan nakukuha ng mga players na to yung mechanics nila? Ang gagaling! Grabe! Nakita mo yun? As in, talagang sumurvive pa doon hindi naman sumurvive, pero talagang na-delay pa ni Unavailable. Yung pagka-kill sa kanya, that's a 5-man dive sa kanya.
Yes.
And that forced a lot of effort mula sa TUP. Looking strong onto this game. 2 inhibitors are now down. No! Is the mid lane inhibitor nag-respawn na, okay, para sa side ng STI. But 2 slots are open now sa bahay, sa base dito ng STI. Pwedeng pumasok ang mga taga-TUP without any ID. Okay, so we are seeing an 8k gold lead in the hands here by TUP. If you look into the itemization, hindi pa naman item lang. Isa na lang na item, kulang dito para sa Ari, kay Alesso.
Yeah, as well as for the Raves himself. Now the problem for STI, TUP can just delay themselves on getting this Baron and let that bottom lane push as long as possible kasi there's only one Nexus turret open.
Yeah.
If TUP time this correctly and if no one in STI gets to defend that bottom lane, the Nexus turret will go down and STI are going to be in a very bad situation. But TUP looks like they just want, what they're doing right now is just trying to delay STI for as long as they want, get that bottom lane working.
Si shoutouts pala kay GS Rico. Siya pala ngayon ang nasa Achubu. Umaasikaso ng mga Achubu babies natin. Okay, so...
and it looks like STI rather wants to contest this Baron because if TUP are able to get this Baron with that 8,000 gold, 9,000 gold lead, they're gonna win it straight through. Cookie gonna go in right now onto the members of STI.
Surpresa jump here by Cookie, all in onto Jello. The Max naglalabot as Alesso, dish out damage. He changed targets, but the Alistar will go down onto the Rengar. But look at this, the damage. Sulit na sulit mula sa STI as more members. It is only Rhea, the cutest member remaining para sa side dito ng TUP. Where's the damage dealer? There is Corky recalling for the base as there is a new asset para sa TUP, and it will be the minions, and that will be a Shen teleporting. What is that? Oh my god! Let's see mga kapatid! There's the twisted advice. Mapipigilan siya, and it will be an ace para sa TUP.
Yeah, I was just typing.
Tingnan mo yung buhay, oh! Tingnan mo yung buhay!
That is so close.
Oh my god.
If only like a Jinx rocket would be able to like get the kill onto it, it would be so funny.
That is 300. 400 below health yung naganap kanina.
Alright, so
actually,
yes,
Shen could almost make it, no?
Yes,
talaga.
yes. Ano lang talaga, ano talaga yung ADR kasi nila. If only it was the Maokai, I think they would have won.
Kung wala yung twisted advance.
Right now, as things cool down, I just want to get back into that clash. Just gonna control this for a little bit. When you actually see this map right now, TUP were just in this position right here. Dikit-dikit sila.
Ashley.
Yes. No, Ashley and unavailable. Kasi Ashley was here. He was able to put free damage onto Alesso. Alesso was forced to do his Zonias early on. And then, nawala na yung 1 damage dealer of TUP. We talked about Rengar needs to be in melee range to get his damage, but he was out of the fight as early as it started. And unavailable was here. Arcano Pulse, Shocking Orb, and even his Right of the Arcane was just able to hit every single one and burst down, I believe, Aculix as that game progressed. And it just worked out well for STI. But of course, it's still going to be a bit of a push here from them because there's still the 5,000 gold advantage from TUP as well as the base being open in the mid lane as well as the bottom lane. So medyo kakilaban pa rin. But still, nobody's taking the Baron.
Yeah, they're taking the Dragon. So we are seeing that this inhibitor is very close now on respawning.
Yes.
Okay? So, sobrang intense. 40 minutes into the game, this is TUP versus STI. A match between two super Summoners team. Okay?
Yes.
For college and universities. Napakaganda. But will STI be able to contest this Baron? There's Right of the Arcane. And there's the snipe! Wow! STI! Lalaban sila! Si Zane in the front line, and it seems TUP will focus this Baron down. The Baron will go into the hands of TUP, but to no avail, Aquilas will be forced out of the team fight. They are now on Rational. 2 members will go down. No make that
Oh my gosh! Look at this!
Alesso! Who will recall? Who will save? That's one last hit. That's the game!
Oh my god!
As TUP will take on the victory!
Oh my god!
Against STI! Wow!
That was awesome!
Oh my god!
I have no words other than awesome. Or
yeah, man!
Or what's a better word for that?
Busog yung, grabe, yung highlights nito. Antabayanan nyo. So let's see, breakdown muna tayo ba? Grabe! Oh my god.
Alright, so itemizations, not that important since 40 minutes into the game, na late game na all of the members of each team already almost have their complete items, but just going back into that play.
Naglakad lang si Alesso dun, di ba?
I just have to say, STI were godlike in that counterplay against the Baron, but they didn't give too much attention to their Nexus. Akala nila, guys, babalik ng TUP, but then Alesso, with the ninja moves, with the Expeke, onto that Nexus was a thing of beauty.
Remember that name, guys. If they have Expeke, we have Alesso. Wow. With the Baron bait and the backdoor with an Ari.
Kasi nakita mo na 4v5 situation na yun eh. Namatay na si Cookie eh.
Yung dating mid laner to ng Dignitas. Yung malaki yung ilong.
Si Skara? I don't know.
Hindi si Skara.
I don't know.
Yung sobrang galing na mid laner. Dati nasa ano.
I'm not sure. I only use Skara and the other
Coast, nasa Coast. Dating nasa Coast.
We'll get back to it. Kasi medyo nag-drag eh.
Ganon din eh. Nag-backdoor siya. Dumiretso siya sa Nexus gamit din Ari. pero meron siyang shin proc.
Maybe our viewers out there can enlighten us and then we'll tell the other viewers na hindi alam.
Hindi ko na siya nakikita
ngayon
sa NALCS.
Yeah.
Pero wow, what a game it was, no?
Yeah.
Oo.
Honestly, it was just a back and forth game.
Oo.
But in my opinion, TUP were able to open up the base of STI, and it just was enough that even when STI were getting a comeback in terms of the team fight presence, TUP are able to give a backdoor because they were already able to open the base early on, and then it was just expecting the Nexus.
Or let's credit that to Alesso talaga, di ba?
Yeah, Alesso
good
made
job there.
A very godlike play there.
Sa big question, sino mananalo dun di ba?
Yes.
Even if butas na yung base ng ng STI, ayun nga, they're ready to take a fight. Na-snipe nga di ba?
Yeah.
Yung sa Baron.
But then gusto ko rin dito, they got the Baron buff, so they were able to at least like pag hindi nila nakuha yung Baron buff na yun, there was a slight chance that an empowered recall might have stopped Alesso. I'm just saying slight chance lang. I'm not really sure. Slight chance.
Grabe.
Alright guys, so what did you think about Game 1 between Kingdom Sports Hub and Greyhawks Esports rather?
Again, gusto ko kayo i-remind, LOL Collegiate League Facebook fan page. Kung di nyo pa yan nabibisita, bisitahin nyo. Kung di nyo pa yan nalalike, i-like nyo. Watch out for the replay, the highlights on this one. It'll be posted there.
Yes.
Wow.
Alright, so we'll be back after a short break for Game 2. That is CXG powered by Potu versus XU Wizards.
Okay, this is the LOL Collegiate League 2015 Summer Term Week 9 ng ating group stage, brought to you by Smart Prepaid, Live More, and GameX, Gaming for Good. We are your shoutcasters for this game. I am GS Shinbu with a 1 for an I.
And of course, I'm GS Asra with an I.
Okay, we'll be right back for Game 2. Dyan lamang po kayo.
Want more from your prepaid promo? Introducing the new Smart Prepaid Only Call and Text 30 Plus. The best daily Only Call and Text offer, now loaded with more surfing than ever. Para more viewing, more sharing, and more searching. Only 30 pesos. Dial *121# now. Internet for all my fun.
Guys, may 300 MB tayo! Daming pang Facebook at Instagram.
Email and videos.
Stock up on data with Smart Big Bytes from the country's most advanced network. May apps and sites up to 300 MB. 50 pesos lang for 3 days.
Hey guys!
May free YouTube pa and more. That's a lot of bytes of internet for all. Text Big 50